Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video, and it has been a while since I've uploaded. It's been probably a few months, I think so at this point, but with 2K26 coming out and the NBA season getting closer and closer, and really I've been enjoying 2K26, just playing my career and stuff like that, and I need to get back in the swing of things in terms of uploading. We have a new series, and this is the Charlotte Hornets series. This team needs some rebuilding. This is the team you guys voted for, so I figured let's get it done. Let's get this team going. They've got some excited pieces, but as you can see, this team is abysmal. Last year they went 19-63. They were awarded with the 4th pick in the draft, which ended up being Knueppel, which is not a bad draft choice, not gonna lie, it's not bad. But after this year's playoffs, it will have been 10 years since the Hornets have made the playoffs. 2016 was their last appearance. I think that was when they had the purple guy on the sidelines going at it with Dwayne Wade or something like that. This team only has 10 playoff appearances. This is just not the greatest team in the world, and it needs a lot of work. So let's get into the roster, and really we can see who our top 8 guys are on this team. First off, we're going to be starting with LaMelo Ball, who is the headliner of this team. This guy, he is an incredible talent, and we'll get into his strengths and weaknesses in just a second. But last year, 25.2 points per game, 5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, about a steal, less than half a block, and the efficiency is really where you start to see some issues in his game. 40% from the field is not good, and 34% from 3 on the amount of threes that he takes is also not good. He's not a bad free throw shooter. His role in this team is the #1 option, and we're going to see how well he handles that. Does he need to be a second option? We will see in the future, and only time will tell. His strengths, he is very creative. He's got some great craftiness. His handle is amazing to watch. He just makes some of those plays where your jaw drops, and that's really who LaMelo Ball is. His playmaking, he is a really, really good playmaker. He needs to take care of the ball a little bit better, but this guy can pass the rock. And scoring, I mean, we saw last year against the Celtics, he was carving that team up in one of those games, but we really only saw a little bit of LaMelo Ball because his first weakness I have listed is his health. LaMelo, he is just seemingly never healthy, which sucks for a player of his caliber because, man, is he fun to watch when he is on the court. I was about to say on the field, but on the court. He only played 47 games last year, 22 the year before, 36 in his 3rd season. His 2nd season, he played 75 games, and that's when he made the All-Star team. And as a rookie, he played 51 in a shortened season. So, like, when he's on the court, he is very phenomenal. Last year, his efficiency wasn't as great, but I do expect that to go up this season. So, keep an eye on LaMelo Ball. He's going to be our top guy. He's going to be having some ugly shooting games. He's going to be putting up a lot of shots, a lot of turnovers, but he is the reason we will win some games. And he's probably the reason we'll win every single game that we do win. Second, we got Brandon Miller. He is in his 3rd season. He averaged 21 points per game last year, 5 rebounds, 3.5 assists, a steal, almost a block. And again, his efficiency not as great, but his 3 ball is a little bit better than LaMelo's. His role in this team is second option. He is ready to take that step, I believe, in being a second option level player on a playoff team. Now, can he? We'll see. But this guy, he can really shoot the ball. He has those games where he is just lighting it up. He looks like one of the best shooters in the NBA. He's got some great athleticism, and that helps him be a high flyer in getting to the rack and not only laying it up, but throwing it down for those easy guaranteed points. I wouldn't call it easy, but at least he can guarantee you some points when he gets to the rim. He also kind of shares the same similarities to LaMelo Ball. He has not been healthy so far in his career. Now, granted, it's been a very short career for him so far. Last year, he really got unlucky and only played 27 games. But he played 74 as a rookie, so it's not a huge weakness. He just hasn't played a ton enough for me to find some super big weakness with him. His consistency, it's not great. That's something that he needs to improve on. His 3 ball's not bad. I'm not going to lie. For the amount of threes and the type of threes he's taken so far in his career, not a bad thing. But his overall efficiency needs to improve, in his ball security. That will improve as well. He's 6'7", 7-foot wingspan. It's a little bit harder to dribble with those measurables, but he will figure it out. And his third season, he's going to be seeing different things and processing things a lot better. Next, we have Miles Bridges, kind of a veteran on this team, somebody who has been on this team for 6 years, and it's about to be his 7th year, so about 6-7 years with this team. Last year, he averaged 20 points per game, 7.5 assists, or not assists, rebounds, 4 assists, 0.7 steals, 0.7 blocks. Not very efficient. He's not a strong scorer. He's a strong scorer. I had some misspelling mishaps. Been a long day. But his strengths, rebounding, he's a very high flyer as well, and he can heat up. He's had some really big games. He's averaged 20 points per game or more the past 3 years. And last year was really kind of a fall off in terms of his efficiency. But he can really score the ball. He just struggles a little bit from downtown at times, which is one of his weaknesses. His next weakness is he's not a winner. But can you blame him? He's been on the Charlotte Hornets his whole career. So can he play winning basketball? It is yet to be seen. And then he is a tweener defensively. He's 6'7", 225. He's strong. He can guard fours, but can he keep up with threes? I don't know. It's just a mess on this team. The perimeter defense is not good on this squad. Next, we have a new addition to this Charlotte Hornets squad this offseason, Collin Sexton. Last season averaged 18.4 points per game, 2.7 rebounds, 4.2 assists, almost a steal, no blocks, 48% from the field, 40% from deep. Like, that's really good. He did average 40.6% from deep, so that's really good. His role in this team is going to be a proven bucket. He's very efficient overall as a bucket. I mean, like 48% from the field is really good. 40% from deep, like on the amount of volume, you'll take that every single time, especially from a guy that I believe will come off our bench, but we'll see. He has insane intensity. Everybody knows when Collin Sexton went 3v5 at Alabama and almost won. That was insane. We've all seen the picture of him guarding that one guy in Summer League. I think it was Josh Hart, actually. And he's a microwave. He's going to get you points almost instantly anytime he steps on the floor. But his weaknesses, his size, yes, he has great intensity, but sometimes the physical things cannot be. You can't overcome those physicals. So, it sucks, but yeah, it is what it is with his size. He's not a winner either. He has been playing on some really bad teams. The Cleveland Cavaliers is where he started his career, and they weren't really good at all either. And then Utah, they've been very, very bad the past few years. And then he averages a lot of turnovers for the amount of minutes he plays. So that is something we're going to have to clean up as well. But I'm very excited to have Collin Sexton on this team. Next, we got Knueppel, who I was talking about earlier, the rookie from Duke, and I am so excited to be using this guy. Last year in college, he averaged 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 48% from the field, 40% from deep, and 91% from the free throw line. It's almost 50, 40, 90 as a true freshman at the biggest university in terms of college basketball. That is insane. His role this year is a shooting creator. Get him coming off of pin downs, double drags, double screens, motions, just stuff like that to get him some open shots and some looks at the rim, and he will be very successful as a rookie. His strengths, sharp shooting. This guy can absolutely light it up from outside. I think we've seen that in Summer League. Another thing I've seen in Summer League and even at Duke was his passing. I think it's very underrated. Even though he only averaged 2.7 assists per game as a freshman, I think as a rookie he can get up to 4, maybe even 5 assists, but that might be a lot considering we have a lot of ball handlers. And then he has a will to win. I know it sounds a little bit cliche, you got a white basketball player, but this guy knows what it takes to get it done, and that's why I'm correct. The Hornets did win the Summer League championship, and this guy was the biggest reason why. Now on to his weaknesses. He's a rookie. He might not come out firing out the gates. That's fine. How long will it take for him to adjust? It could be his first game. It could be next season. We will see. His wingspan. He's a negative wingspan. 6'7" is how tall he is. A lot of 6'7s in this video, but he is only a 6'6" wingspan listed here on 2K. And then another cliche, but white boy, not very athletic. We'll see. I don't really think that'll matter, but it is a weakness of his. Next, we got Tre Mann, somebody who is a fan favorite in Charlotte, no doubt about it. Last year, 14.1 points per game, 2.9 rebounds, 3 assists, half a steal, shot 40% from deep and 90% from the line. That's really good. He is going to be a super six-man on this team, a lot of guards, so he's going to have to come off the bench. His strengths, he has craftiness with the ball, and he can make some jaw-dropping plays, kind of like LaMelo can, not to the extent, but he is very aesthetically pleasing on the basketball court. He's a microwave. He is gonna score. He is a guaranteed bucket, and he's pretty young. He's only 24 years old, which is something you like to see with somebody who hasn't played a ton but has a lot of potential, and that kind of bleeds into one of his weaknesses being his health. He has just not played a lot for this Charlotte Hornets team. He played a decent amount in Oklahoma, but that was on some really bad teams. So he's only played 54 games in 2 seasons with the Hornets. He definitely needs to make sure that number goes up this season. We want more than 54 games just this season alone. And then defense and size kind of go hand in hand. He's only 6'3", 6'4" wingspan, 178 pounds. I think I weigh more than Tre Mann, which is a little insane. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, I think me and him weigh the same amount, and I'm only 5'11", 6 foot, so definitely size is a problem with him. Next, we have one of my favorite players on this team, one of my favorite players in the league, Moussa Diabate. Last year, he averaged 5.7 rebounds per game, 5.7 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, an assist, half a steal, half a block, almost 60% from the field and from the line. His role in this team is Dennis Rodman. He is going to play a role in where he just crashes the glass extremely hard. And if you've watched him play in real life, he is really fun to watch. He is all over the place. He's throwing his body everywhere. He's grabbing rebounds over a couple people. He's just jumping extremely high. His motor is insane. That's one of his strengths. His rebounding is elite. I think he's one of the best rebounders in the league. He just needs to play a little bit more. And he's a great lob threat. Like, he's got extreme bounce. You'll see it if you just turn on some highlights. He has some really good bounce that I would love to capitalize on, especially with having a great passer like LaMelo Ball. But then some of his weaknesses. Offensively, really just any skill offensively, it's out the window. He cannot shoot at all. Not even a little mid-range here and there. I mean, he's got decent shooting. 68 mid-range, 67 three-pointer. He can knock down a few of them, but he is not really a knockdown shooter. And then his size, even though he is just an insane rebounder and hustler, he's only 6'9". He's going to be our starting center for probably the whole year. It's not ideal. Not ideal to have a 6'9" center, especially nowadays. But a 6'9" center that can't shoot is not the greatest. And then lastly, we're on to Spencer Dinwiddie. The reason why I even put him here is just because I think he's somebody who's going to help us in terms of having that locker room presence. We also have Grant Williams, but I'm not highlighting him today. 11 points per game last season, 48% from the field. Well, these shooting stats are not right. He shot 41% from the field and 33% from 3, which is not good. But he's a spark plug vet. Somebody who can play a little bit. He's not going to play a ton, but he's more of a locker room guy. He's like another coach. He's only 32 years old, so I'm making him sound like he's 40, but he's like another coach for us. But he can play. He can still play. Some of his strengths, he's got really good vision. He does turn the ball over sometimes, but good vision. Has those random bursts. Like you've seen when he was on the Mavericks, he would just kind of go crazy, and you're like, wow, Spencer Dinwiddie's doing all this. And then he's a veteran. But, another thing is he's kind of old. He's been on a decline the past few years. So yeah, he's getting old. That doesn't say empty. Oh, it's not supposed to say empty calls. It's meant to say empty cows. How much of his, bucket getting times have been on good teams? Really once with the Mavericks when they dismantled the Suns in 2022. That's about it. And then his efficiency has been dropping off a cliff, and it's really never been that good while he's been in the NBA. 44.4% is the highest he's eclipsed in terms of his field goal percentage. So not the most ideal stuff from Spencer Dinwiddie. But yeah, those are the guys I think are the most important to our team. And let's get on to the rest of this team, and then let's hop into a game as well. All right, thankfully for our first game of the year, it is against a less than stellar Brooklyn Nets team that is kind of in the same boat as us, but not nearly as much talent as I think we have. I think we're clearly a better team, but they just got Michael Porter Jr. and he's not a bad basketball player. He's an idiot of a person, but so was Miles Bridges. But we're not talking about morals today. We're playing 2K. So we're facing off against a very, very weird Brooklyn Nets team. As Yegor Demon, his first shot of his career is cash. Really up for debate. Miles Bridges now getting downhill, and that's an easy dunk. I don't know if you can turn off the dunk meter. I don't think so. So, I'll take the free points. Cannot speak to save my life. LaMelo, pump fake. Floater is good. And so Moussa gets us some extra points. That is Moussa Diabate's game right there. To a T. Good defense. And Miles Bridges is rewarded with a rebound. And we're looking for... What are we looking for? LaMelo ISO. Step back midi, and he knocks it down. So a perfect start for us offensively. Clowney throws one up. Missed it. Diabate, his second board of the night. Miles keep running, and Miles Bridges, another dunk for him. He is going to be really good for us. I'm not going to lie to you, especially with this dunk meter. Maybe I just got to press square, but I want to dunk that thing, man. Skill. As Brandon Miller is in the passing lane now, and now Brandon Miller will get in on the fun. So nice start for us offensively. We are getting to the rack and making it count. Miles Bridges has started this dunk party off. LaMelo in the lane now. See, now the defensive intensity is picked up, but we left MPJ open, and yeah, that's going to be cash. MPJ, he tries a tough three, missed it, and Diabate grabs the board. And now here's Miles Bridges. He has been so good in transition to start this game, and now he's a windmill jam. Listen, like I said, off the court. But in 2K, having a lot of fun. Miles Bridges grabs the board. And inside, he throws it down. I didn't even use the dunk meter right there. Miles Bridges is putting the offense on his back right now. He's been great. MPJ, good move and a good pass from MPJ at all people, and Cam Thomas drills it right there. LaMelo got Clowney on him, gets downhill, and airballs the layup. I don't know what happened there. Maybe trying to draw some contact, but it's not good. Clowney now. Got LaMelo on Claxton. Yegor Demon, rookie from BYU. He's been pretty good so far today, and he scores. Is the only starter that remains. Being guarded by Tre Mann, who I didn't... Oh my gosh! What, did not know was on the Nets. The behind the back got him stunned. And Brandon Miller, what a nice way to get some points on the board. Tre Mann, a bit of a deep three. Finally, we get something on the board. It has been so long since we've last scored. And Tre Mann will do that for you. Good screen set right there, too. Demon almost turned it over. MPJ, tough three over Grant Williams. It's really a good contest without fouling right there. Oh, nice bounce pass to Moussa Diabate for his first points. LaMelo. Oh, nice pass to Moussa. Inside, and he scores. I think it just spit, but nice bucket right there. And a great pass from LaMelo Ball, per usual. 15 points, and our crowd is just used to it, but surprised. Knueppel open. Drills it for his first points of his career. Great play there by LaMelo, just getting downhill. Demon could not guard him in a straight shot. So he just goes downhill and uses his ball handling ability to the best. LaMelo, just get downhill and do it yourself at this point. There's no point in passing the rock unless they're wide open. Now MPJ thinking about shooting the ball. Passes it up. Cam Thomas, tough three, and we're out and running. Good running from Knueppel. Great pass from Brandon Miller. That is what I like to see. I really had to focus on greening that dunk right there. LaMelo, we are calling on you. Hand down, man down, low key. And LaMelo drains it. This is what we need from him. 11 points, pick up full court. Demon is kind of giving him the business. Yegor Demon is. Oh, shit. Claxton now. And good defensive steal from Brandon Miller. LaMelo inside will lay it up and in. This game is all over the place. LaMelo just get downhill and throw it down over Nick Claxton. This is what we need to see from LaMelo. Just be aggressive. Oh, again, downhill, got fouled by Demon. Couldn't get it to fall, but now he's got 2 free throws. And he can cut this game to 6. Misses the first, so he might cut it to 7 now. But he's been efficient. Got the second one to just roll in. All right. Cam Thomas over Grant Williams and the veteran with a block. LaMelo has been feeling it. He almost turned it over. LaMelo's on a bit of a run right now, so got to keep that up. He's open for a midi, and he drills it. He's up to 18. It is a 5-point game. LaMelo is doing it all in this third quarter. It is LaMelo off the screen now from Plumlee. Open 3, kind of fading away, but drills it regardless. LaMelo with 13 in the quarter, 21 for the night. Just like the risk, though. Just didn't like the reward. Brandon Miller, that's got to be easy for him tonight. Got Cam Thomas on you. He's not guarding you. Coach just says, go right at this guy. And Brandon Miller misses. LaMelo rejecting the screen. Nice pass to Plumlee inside for the easy jam. Listen, Plumlee is a big guy. He's tall. Oh, and so, you know, he can dunk the basketball. So, Zaire, a 3 is good. Yeah, I really don't have any answer for this team and all teams. All right, we got 8 seconds left in this quarter. LaMelo got us down to 5. It is since ballooned its way back up, but Sexton will brick the wide open floater. He's scoreless. We're down to 18 to the Brooklyn Nets, ladies and gentlemen. 67 to 49. Just one last little effort. LaMelo inside. I don't know why he went scoop there. Fuck it, Moussa. Let it fly. And he drills a 3. Out of all people today, Moussa Diabate is going to drill a 3. LaMelo downhill against Keon Johnson, and he scores. He's got 23 and 5. LaMelo downhill. No rim protection in the game right now. Throws it down. It's a 19-point game. It's our last effort. I mean, we can come back. Like, this team's not that good, so we'll see. Trying to add stuff on. Moussa inside. He scores. Nice little pick and roll connection there. If they're going to switch that, I mean, should be guaranteed points every single time. LaMelo pulls a 3, and he drills it. He's got 28. Let's go along with 6 assists. It has been his game. 87 to 72. Final score. LaMelo, beautiful game outside of his turnovers. 3 for 4 from deep. 3 for 4 from the line. 11 of 17. 28 and 9. Looking like the star player he is in only 28 minutes. Moussa, really good game from him too. He hit a 3. Miles had a really great start to this game, and then other than that, he was non-existent. Con, shit happens. Brandon Miller, though, great defensively in the passing lanes. On ball, though, nah, he was getting fried. But I'll take 3 steals, but this is terrible. Tre Mann, really a non-factor in this game. Dinwiddie, non-factor in this game. Sexton, non-factor. Yeah. Grant Williams played pretty good, though. Like, I will say that. But, I mean, Yegor Demon was 17 and 5. Kind of looked like LaMelo Jr. out there. He played really well. MPJ with 8 assists. In what fucking world will MPJ ever have 8 assists in the game? Shit blows me. These 2 guys combined for 12 assists. Shit blows me, man. But yeah, that'll be the game, and that'll be the episode. We got some things to clean up for sure. But I had fun. It's going to be a great series, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try to be more in-depth with it. So we'll maybe play like 6 or 7 games this season. maybe even 8. We'll see. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh shit. Never mind. Wait, ready?